この俺が人間なんだ。
Alright, so in this one, since it's about to be the end of the year, 2022, emerging in the next couple of days, I figure why not do a December, well, / end of the year LF tier list. I know we got no LF from November to December because, well, Legends said Ultra time. Summonable, Ultra time. So, no Ultra Gogeta gonna be on this list. I'm gonna keep it very simple. Every unit up to Super Vegito is rated at 14 stars. Every unit after Super Vegito is rated at 9 stars. Very simple, very clear cut. We're not gonna make this a long video, honestly, because we just did a fucking list. I'm actually gonna pull up my old list here so you guys could see, and the difference is Reds are gonna lose value, right? This isn't gonna be some, like, you know, god tier new list where it's gonna be so meta defining. No, the difference is Super Vegito got a Zenkai, because again, this list was a month ago. This last one I did, obviously, November, right? This was pre-Super Vegito Zenkai, and then after Goku Vegeta and Sword of Hope we're already at, right? So not big differences, but some where you're going to be like, oh, like that guy's a lot lower. Well, it's because Ultra Gogeta exists, right? So the old list here, just so you guys get a little synopsis. I know you guys probably can't see the whole thing, but a little synopsis of where we were at. And now, let's get into this one. Again, Super Vegito, and units prior to, 14 stars. Units after Super Vegito, at 9 stars. I know, maybe not fair for like 8 Vegeta and Cell to be rated the same stars as like Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Rival Gohan, but woe is me, this game ain't fair, so you kind of just got to go with it, right? So, Super Vegito, obviously, I do think, S+. I would say Super Vegito is Z, obviously, with his Zenkai Awakening, with Super Saiyans, with Fusions, both being top 5 teams in the game. His value has shot up to fuck from him being, if I'm gonna look here, the worst LF in the game last time. So, I think he went up a little bit. He supports, he damage deals, he kills, he fucks, he's great. Not much else you really need to say about Super Vegito. Do I have to do both fusions right now? Nah, we'll skip around, I want to do, like, every good unit right now, right? Because that'd be a little boring. Nah, let's skip around. FSK I think is S tier. You know, I said it, Reds have lost value. Reds are not bad, I would say, per se. I would think Reds are just down horrendous. You need a lot more. You need, genuinely, my concept is, do 2 months worth of Red unit Zenkais. That's 4 Zenkais, Red units. Do, like, Fusion 13, do EX 17, do, I don't fucking know. I don't think Bergamo actually needs one. I don't even fucking know. Just do other units. Just do fucking red units. Jesus Christ. We got 27 purple units that came out, and now we have no reds. Like, who was the last relevant red unit? If you tell me 8 Vegeta, I'm laughing, because he's not relevant since his release, and that was a few months ago at this point. So, besides him, who's a relevant red that you're seeing in PvP on the daily? Nobody. Release red Zenkais, release red units, FSK, he does damage, he dies too quick, you have so many blues in the meta. That's how that works. Blues counter red, reds don't go neutral, reds are dead. Simple. Blue was kind of like in a spot where it needed help, and I'm glad they got Ultra Gogeta because they actually did need that help. And if it were like a green or a yellow, it'd be like comparable to like, okay, I have to use Majub or Ultra Gogeta, I have to use Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or Ultra Gogeta, and it would have been like a struggle sometimes, I would say, to pick like who to use in each matchup, with fusions needing that blue regardless, because Vegeta Blue is fucking old at this point. That was nice. Now, give us a fucking red for other tags, because I don't think, well, fusions actually does need a red, don't they? Stop buffing fusions. Give us something else. I know, stop buffing fusions, they only give us 2 units, but like, those 2 units were definitely enough, right? UI Goku. UI Goku's definitely A tier. He needs a Zenkai, he needs a Zenkai on top of his Platinum equipment, and his Platinum equipment itself needs Zenkai. If me drunk couldn't make him look like God Incarnate, where I played like a champion, then I don't know what can, right? He needs a Zenkai, he needs a Zenkai Plat, and a lot. He needs. And especially, there's a mechanic that's actually been thrown around. I'm not sure actually where I saw it. I think I saw it on Reddit, actually. A mechanic of your unique gauge can be sealed. I think it's sealed. If not, like, restricted to timer counts? Imagine UI Goku has that. No, it was on Twitter. Spoon! The guy Spoon. He's like a data miner. Him. I saw it there. Yeah. You can, seal unique gauges. So, UI Goku is going to struggle when that happens, and he's already struggling in A tier, so. Yeah, that. Ouch. 8 Vegeta. Now, 8 Vegeta, I'm curious where I put him here, right? I want to see where I put him last time. So, I put 8 Vegeta in S tier. Okay. I put him above Zenkai Frieza. And Rose. Well, now they're all rated equal stars, right? Okay, alright. So, 8 Vegeta, I do think is S tier. Well, you know what? Yes. Let's move him up. I don't think he's worse than UI Goku. Let's relax here. He is S tier. He has no value, but he is S tier because he's not as bad as UI Goku. If I'm gonna be real, that's the only reason. He's not as bad as UI Goku, and that's the reason he's S tier. Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Please get your Zenkai. Just get your Zenkai so I can move you up to S plus tier, because you can easily just shoot out anything and be S plus tier. Like, they do anything to him. Just increase his stats. Doesn't need to increase his support. Doesn't need to increase his damage inflicted. Increase his stats. He's S plus tier. Like, it's the simplest thing. Look at Super Vegito. Look at his glow up from the worst to at Z tier, where I think personally he's like a top 5 unit in the game. Like, the glow up. Give that to my boy Vegeta down here. Like, please. Please! Vegeta Clan's actually eating right now, so they don't need it, but let Vegeta thrive. Like, let this Vegeta thrive, please. Vegito Blue. Now remember, I'm gonna keep saying this. Reds are valued lower than anything else because of how shit red is for this meta. So, I would say Vegito Blue is above FSK? Yeah. There's a lot of purples. Given he is slow, and the only main way you use your FSK is last man standing to, like, you know, counter out the blues, because blues and purples running around, right? I think Vegito Blue actually is higher than FSK. Obviously higher than Ape, but, yeah. And FSK's rated at 14 stars, remember that. Again, after Super Vegito. Super Vegito and pre-him is why I'm rating at 14, right? And everything else at 9. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Sword of Copium, I do think he is... Man, I don't want to... We'll come back to him. Beerus, Beerus probably better than UI Goku, right? Yeah, Beerus better than UI. There's a lot of blues, there's a lot of purples. It doesn't really matter. You're not using Beerus regardless. He is still runnable, I guess, if you don't have anything else. He's rated at 14 stars, so that helps him at least be above UI Midku down there. Future Gohan, Puddlehan, my best friend. I want to put you Z tier. I would say your value is still significant. I don't think it goes down on top of you being yellow, so you're literally the perfect color, because no one is going to color counter you. Like, no one will have advantage to Future Gohan that is meta relevant, right? Like, that's just not happening in 2021, the end of 2021 here. So I do feel like his value still is high. With Future falling down a bit because of just how many anti-endurance you already have with Super Gogeta, Super Vegito, and whoever else, Goku Vegeta, whatever, his value does go down a little bit. Obviously, only Goku Vegeta can be advantage to this Gohan that's in the meta right now. I don't even feel like it's... I mean, it's important, yes, but it's one unit out of, like, a whole bunch that are meta relevant, and you're more seeing Fusion Warriors, Blue, Purple, Super Saiyans than you are Mono Purple right now, at least for me, when I'm playing PvP, right? So I think Future Gohan still has value. I think it goes down a little bit. That's why he is below Super Vegito, because of all the anti-endurance and how fragile he is. Even at 9 stars, he's a super, super fragile pseudo-support. Like, basically just only support, but pseudo-support unit, right? He has good value still, but it's not as exemplified as it was when Future was number 1 just a couple of days ago, before this menace of goddamn Ultra Mr. Gogeta had dropped and splat on everything, right? Like, he just changed the game. Goku Vegeta, since we are, you know, on this team of where it was the best team in the game. No, they are not A tier. Z plus. I can't actually get to Z plus. Hold on, hold on. Wait, I have my weird setup, so it's fucked up. Hold up. Z. Hello, go up, you bastard. Thank you. Goku Vegeta, Z plus. They're the best LF in the game. I do feel like they do get contended with the likes of others, but you know, on a general sense, you're not really like, okay, you're not really thinking Super Vegeta is as good as Goku Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Like, none of these other units are really like there. Actually, I'm gonna move this setup because I thought it was better, and it's actually worse, and it's kind of awesome. I love that. All right, fixed it. Goku Vegeta, number 1 LF in the game, number 1 sparking in the game, to be frank with you, but not number 1 unit in the game. No, that is Mr. Ultra Gogeta. Wow, I have nobody in S plus. We need to change that. Gogeta 4 will not change that because he is Z tier. I do actually value Gogeta 4 very highly. If I were to be candid, I could say Gogeta 4 and Super Vegeta are interchangeable. Both units are cracked beyond fucking belief. Yes, Gogeta 4 is a little bit worse off, I would say, because look at the amount of yellows you're going to run to compared to the amount of purples, right? Obviously, the yellows being the issue of Super Vegeta. The only issue of any yellow right now is Future Gohan, who's supporting. He's not going to kill my Super Vegeta in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. No, he's going to take him in to kill, because you're not really using Future Gohan to kill me. You're using him to support your other units and disrupt and whatever the fuck, you know, whatever he does. And then Gogeta 4, I mean, you're running into Super Vegeta, you're running into Goku Vegeta, you're running into a type-neutral Super Gogeta after someone's dead, right? Like, you have a lot more issue with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I feel like, to really be in a spot to do a lot, because there's so many purples and just, well, type neutral regardless. That's actually harder to use him. While I do think he has insane value, I do think it fell down a tad bit with obviously Super Gogeta, because he does everything. He goes neutral, right? I've done it. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta get one comboed with 80% cut by my second man standing, because one ally was dead. Super Gogeta, like, that's not a hard thing to do without Bardock crits. Like, that's very possible with 5-timer count lock-in. You're fucked. Like, you just can't do anything, and it's just how it is. Let me actually come back to this. I want to re-look at Goten's kicks. I want to rate him, and I actually want to, like, value him, see if he actually has value. But let's just come back to this in a second. Alright, back into this here. Yeah, I looked at Goten's kit. Okay, never mind. He needs Gohan. I forgot. I thought he needed Sun Family Gohan. It's a whole mess. I don't know why he's still restricted, but okay. Evolution Blue, S plus tier. Yes, he does make it. I do feel like it's not a stretch. You know, actually, did I have Vegito Blue above? No, I was gonna say, did I have like Vegito Blue above Evolution Blue, but no. Evolution Blue, I think his only issue why he's below Future Gohan, while Future Gohan has a crazy support, and that's also a reason. It's because he takes a little bit too long. You know, you look at these units, you're getting one combo dying quickly, and even at 9 stars, Evolution Blue can struggle to, because if you're rating everyone equal stars, everyone's getting like that big amp of percentage for being 9 stars, right? Everyone's like nuking the shit out of you, and you're just kind of taking it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and it's just a grudge match. Evolution Blue, you take a bit to do. If he had one thing that really just saved him, it would be nullify special cover change, because if he could just do that and then just keep comboing, enemy swaps, draw a card, enemy swaps, draw a card, like he could actually like ramp the fuck up very quickly. Unfortunately, not having that as a thing that he can do very often, it does suck. On top of not having card draw, like I could say the same issue with Super Gogeta, but the thing is he has card draw speed, so he can draw quicker. Evolution Blue just not having that option in general is a very big negative to him, to where it actually makes him too slow to be warranted in Z tier. I think that's his only issue. While he has lower defenses than usual, he does heal a lot with green card, with main ability, whatever. On top of, there's no revival units really in the meta, so his value there goes down, and there's no... I mean, there is some endurance, you know, Future still has endurance, and Majin does exist, but there's less of endurance, so again, his value, where he has anti-endurance, isn't as high as it was, right? Because that's like... His main toolkit is like ramping up. Okay, let me nullify your endurance. Let me pop your revival. Then let me just fuck you up again, round 2. And then I'm going to keep building and have staying power. Well, he won't have staying power where he's getting one comboed, and then he's just dead, right? His main issue is He takes a little bit too long, is all. Cell! Whew. Cell. Cell is above Mr. Ape. Now, that's not saying Cell's good. Cell, slow. Slow. He is like a grandpa in a wheelchair. You know, actually, Ape is like the same grandpa, but the grandpa that has 2 broken legs, and you can't detach them because he wants to keep them and have memories. That's what Ape Vegeta is. Cell is the one in the wheelchair. Ape is the one crawling in the wheelchair because he has fucking popped out legs. His Ape takes 30 counts minimum, triple swaps, 3 swaps to get peak damage. Cell needs his gauge. Besides that, he is peaked out. But again, you have these units that become anti-revival, and instead of having something else part of their kit, it's, okay, I'm anti-revival. Wait, there's no revival unit that's relevant right now. Oh, so why am I anti-revival if no revival unit's relevant? I lose value, right? That's just how that works. On top of, yeah, at least there's some strong yellow options above him there, and he dies very quickly, right? He doesn't have enough damage to do the damage of the top tier units. He doesn't have enough tanking to tank like a top tier unit does as well, or disrupt rather, which again hurts him, right? Making an anti-this unit is always going to bite them in the ass once that this falls off, and obviously revival mechanic has fallen off greatly compared to anything else in the game. Like endurance actually has more power than revival right now, because you look at the units above, at least you have one endurance unit there, while you have no revival units above, right? Full Power Frieza. Now, Full Power Frieza, I honestly could contend him to Z tier. Again, no strong reds. Every red is going to be S tier or below. Actually, I actually do think that's true. But Full Power Frieza, I don't think he makes it to Z tier because of how paper he is, but he does do insane damage on his blast and blue card. He does have an AoE blue card. Gets Vanish back on his main ability, green card lowers sub count. Can destroy Dragon Balls as well. He has good value for this meta because there's so many purples. Unfortunate, Gokujita obviously don't give a fuck about that, but other units that are around, he is fucking up. And I believe he does more to Saiyans, so also increased stocks on him there. LF Rose. Now, LF Rose is a unit that needs stars to scale, and people were telling me in another video, I'm not sure what video it was, but they were telling me, like, oh, this unit needs more stars to scale better. I'm not sure who they were comparing it to, but they were saying LF Rose needs less stars. And it's like, the thing is, LF Rose actually needs more stars because he's not getting more peak damage inflicted. Like, he's getting what he has, and he's not gaining more. So LF Rose actually needs a lot of stars. So having him rated at 9 stars actually does help him here. To consider where to put him, I would say his value's not crazy because, again, endurance units have fallen off. So anti-endurance, while it is good right now, it's not peak for what it was a couple days ago, obviously, with how the new meta is here. I'm gonna say he's right below Vegito Blue. Color-wise, he's okay. There is some issues with Future Gohan, you know, Evolution Blue and Full Power Frieza above him. Yes, that's why he's below them all. But with all these yellows just being free to run around, I do feel like he is worse than Vegito Blue. FSK... shit. At 14 to 9, okay. I think FSK is better than Rose when comparing a 14 star to a 9 star. Maybe 14 to 14, Rose's better, but nah, I can't justify that. I don't like FSK at all. I don't like the character. I don't like anything about him, but I can't justify putting Rose above him there. He's good for what he is, but he's lost more relevancy than he's already lost since his release because less endurance is running around. That's how that works. Majin Vegeta. Majin Vegeta is probably top of A. Yeah, he's solid. It's just he's older and he's not the greatest. That's truly it. I think he's older than Gogeta Blue, so still having okay age to where, hey, look, Great Ape Vegeta is just above him, and it's not like it's not like that's a great unit who's 3 months old, by the way. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, definitely a lot lower than people are probably gonna like him to be. I mean, it's not really, you know, per se anyone's fault. I mean, besides Super Vegeta, but thinking Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Now I'm looking at the other list because I just have it pulled up just to like compare what I'm saying now to then. I have him in Z tier. Again, this was when Mono Purple didn't really get found out because pre-Super Vegito Zenkai, right? And people didn't really use it till after. Shit. How the mighty have fallen, huh? From Z tier a month ago. Shit. I'm gonna say he's below LF Rose. He takes too long. He will die before he can do anything worth note. And Rose can do more worth noticeability than Super Saiyan 3 Goku can. At least in the time frame of how many counts? 60 counts? 40 counts? Whatever it is. You're killing a whole team in 40 counts. You're killing a whole team in 30 counts in how quick this meta is. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, negative value. And I know, blues exist. Blue and purple, Super Saiyans. That's a team. That's my #1 team in the game. It doesn't matter because I have Ultra Gogeta who doesn't care. He doesn't care. He does not care. Ultra Gogeta, when I used him, the day 1 at 8 stars to a 13-star Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and this was like 100 counts deep. He did 20% to my 8-star Ultra Gogeta. And that was without my neutral. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I don't know if that was just a non-soul boost. I don't know. 20% in like 8 cards. Yeah. Sorry, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. You have fallen, my guy. Zenkai Frieza. Zenkai Frieza? Where the fuck do you go, buddy? You have more value than Rose. You have more value than FSK right now, don't you? Yeah. I mean, yeah. No? I don't know. I have not used him in so... I could really use him. Wow. I should use him, huh? He's a tough one to rate, I think. I don't know. It's so weird to rate his support, because, like, even Future Gohan, like, I just understand his value because, well, yellow, and because I've seen it in action. Zenkai Frieza, you never really see him in action doing, like, him doing everything. You're noticing that 50% support Future Gohan can give you and 25% per tap attack per new combo he takes, right? Zenkai Frieza, I guarantee you can notice it. It's just not as out there. Like, you're not seeing, like, those big damage inflicted from Zenkai Frieza. I do think he values over FSK. It's just... maybe he could even be higher. I really don't know how to rate him, truly. I do think he has good value, though. Kid Buu. Kid Buu's going to be a little bit of a yikes here, I'm not going to lie. 9-star Kid Buu is still very squishy, and to be blunt, I would say Kid Buu is about here. They're both squishy. Maybe you could swap Rose and Kid Buu, maybe, but again, Rose has a little bit more value because the anti-endurance on every hit and Dragon Ball manipulation with strike arts that he does. He has a % chance, I think it's 15% chance to destroy Dragon Balls, but Kid Buu, what is he offering me? Like, I can't really see it. Like, I don't see it. Maybe his color is good because what green am I running into, right? I'm not really running into a green, huh? No, I'm not. I guess then he's better. I guess, but like, it's really like it firstly, it doesn't really matter because you're not using either of these, but it's really close to where they're interchangeable at that point. Copium. Okay. Before I say his placement, I just want to say there is, look at Z tier, look at Z plus tier. Anti-endurance. Anti-endurance, anti-endurance, anti-endurance. Look at S plus tier, anti-endurance, anti-endurance. Now, these are, well, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4 units do it on main ability, right? Super Vegito, Gogeta 4, Puddle, and then Evolution Blue. They all do it on main ability, so let's not count that. Let's just look at Goku Vegeta and Full Power Frieza, okay? So both anti-endurance, Goku Vegeta obviously on blue, and then Full Power Frieza forever. With all this ahead of him, just looking at it, is okay. I think the general support that Future Gohan allows for the teams that he can be run on, any team in the game that he can general support, because he does general to anybody, gives him more value than Sword of Hope Trunks. And I think with that being said, Sword of Hope Trunks is S+. That was my reasoning. That is my only reasoning behind it. I think the general support Puddlehan can give you is more valuable than what Sword of Hope Trunks can do, because both of them can die very fucking quickly, and both of them are dying very quickly. At least one of them can disrupt and destroy a combo and kind of live to another combo. The other, if he doesn't get that disrupt, you're dead, Trunks. It's legitimately that simple. I value Future Gohan more. I have valued him so highly recently in the last months. Here's an example of it. Like, that. Remember, Trunks is also boosted when I'm reading this. This is not like after boost as well. After boost, I'd even put him fucking maybe lower, but this is a hot take, but I do think it's true. Vegito Blue, thinking, are you're not S tier? I don't think so. I mean, can you be? Can you? I don't know. Actually, I do have an adjustment to make. Not about copium there, but about cell. No, I'm not. Hold on. That was not the plan. I meant to put this here and this here. There you go. Yeah, cell is definitely above Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I don't know why I had that below. I think that was just a mistake. But Vegito Blue, where are you? You're kind of weird, huh? Kind of a weirdo. Maybe A tier. You know, everyone's again rated at 9 stars. You do okay damage, but 9 stars, you're too low stars to actually be usable, I would say, at this point. So, this is how that works. Revival Gohan, 9 stars. Now, again, we do the same thing we did with Mr. of Copium. Goku Vegeta. Fucking Revival. 2 Dragon Balls given, 2 Dragon Balls taken. Gogeta 4. 4 balls taken! Well, received, rather, from the game. And 50% damage inflicted. Copium. 30% to Revival Health. Taken. Evolution Blue. Neutral. And 2 balls. Revival Gohan. Right below Evolution Blue. Right below. There's so many fucking yellows right there next to him. He has to be below. I'm sorry. He has to be below. Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Okay. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, huh? Let me look at this real quick. Okay, hold on. Okay, you go right. Well, let's put you here for now. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, no reds running around, please remember this, has more value than Rose? Yes. Who would I bring into a fight? Rose, Kid Buu, or Super Saiyan 4 Goku? Super Saiyan 4 Goku. These are such hot takes. I'm not even going to explain this any further. Super Saiyan 4 Goku in S tier, I agree. LF Piccolo, same issue as Evolution Blue, it's just that he's even slower. So I do think LF Piccolo has a spot to where he can look good and be good. So I will put him number 1 S, just because I do feel like he has a spot he can look good. His slowness is comparable to Gogeta Blue, and again, Evolution Blue. It's just that it's peaked out, I would say, is more reliable than Gogeta Blue is, because Gogeta Blue, while he is peaked out, he doesn't have card draw speed, doesn't have anything else. At least LF Piccolo has card draw speed to, you know, combo more, stop time events with his green card, while Gogeta Blue's is a counter. You fuck that up, you're fucked. And then he has a little bit more feasibility to him than Gogeta Blue does, right? LF Broly, A tier. I would say he's high A tier. I don't think he makes it to S tier at this point. He gets better, I guess, because Super Saiyans, but you're really not going to run him because you just run Ultra Super Gogeta, so his value increases while decreasing because he's just another sub option at this point. Namek Goku, remember, He's 9 stars because he was right after Super Vegito. Remember that? So 9 stars for him. I think Namek Goku can still look like... Because, again, I'm looking at this list. Show me a green that I give a fuck about. Nobody. Super Saiyan 3 Goku? Ooh, scary, spooky man. No, I don't give a fuck about him. He can look like an S tier unit if you're good with them. And I do feel like even when you're bad with him, he is in that realm. Maybe just lower on. So I'm rating an average Namek Goku player here. I would say Namek Goku is above Zenkai Frieza. Yeah, I would say that's good. Krothon Zamasu, the best red in the game, in my opinion. I think Ultra Omega is a very good contender, but I do think it's Krothon Zamasu. I'm rating him at 9 stars to 14-star Omega. I would say is going to be lower. For sure lower than people would want. He doesn't make S plus tier, unfortunately, but Krothon Zamasu, I think, is... right here. I do think Zenkai Frieza and him are interchangeable, actually, because of how strong Future still is. But he's definitely not worse than FSK, and he's the strongest red. That's really all I can say about him. He's not the greatest, but he's not the worst. And then Goten, the last one here. Where the fuck was Goten on this list? He was high. Goten... I'm looking at these yellows, man. They scare me. They spook me, these yellows. I'm not even joking. Because look how many yellows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That are all S and above. And they're respectfully there. It's not like it's random. It's like, there's no fucking red. Like, again, contend this in your head when you're thinking if I'm, like, losing my mind with this list. There's no red. So I have to put yellows high. It's just that simple. Like, and there's no green. Because look at the fucking greens. What LF here that's green is good? Super Saiyan 3 Goku? Look where he is. Look at the man. He's dead. Dead in water. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta? Yes. But Super Saiyan 3 Goku? Dead in water. And there's it's a purple. What the Goten? Goten. You're better than 3Q. There you go. There you go. Wow, 8 Vegeta. Slander. I love it. But I would say this is my LF list for the end of 2021. Obviously, at the end of it, not the whole fucking year of 2021. That would be ridiculous. I do feel like it's accurate here. If I were to go over it, Goku Vegeta number 1, Super Vegito, Gogeta 4, and Puddle Gohan in Z tier. I always will say Gogeta 4 and Super Vegito are swappable, so remember that. Puddle Gohan, yes. S plus tier, Copium, yes. Full Power Frieza, yes. Evolution Blue, yes. Survival Gohan, I think actually barely makes it, but yes, he does make it. He still has value, and the less anti-rival units actually being meta kind of does help him increase value, even though there's still a lot that are anti-rival, right? Piccolo, above Vegito Blue, I do think that's probably debatable, so you could swap those if you'd like. Namek Goku, I think, is better than Zenkai Frieza. Krothon Zamasu and FSK. Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Who's next here? Because I have my setup weird. Kid Buu, then Rose. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Kid Buu, then Rose. Yes, because of how colors are right now. The red's not being the strongest. Cell, Goten, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, then Ape. Yeah. LF Broly, Vegito Blue. That's probably swappable at that point. Maybe actually, it's not swappable. No, LF Broly's better because Super Saiyans are more relevant. Majin Vegeta, Beerus, UI Goku, then this Vegeta who needs a Zenkai. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of my end of the year LF tier list. I probably will do a full Sparking / Ultra one, before this year wraps up, so within the next 2 days. That'll be a long video, so be ready for that. Get some popcorn for that one. But this one's a little bit shorter. It's actually longer than I anticipated, but yeah, it's not much changed. Again, this is the same fucking list. Actually wearing the same fucking shirt in it, weirdly. But this is the same fucking list to go over this one. I had Goku Vegeta number 1. Again, this is pre-Super Vegito and pre-Super Gogeta, right? Pre-Super Vegito Zenkai, obviously. Gogeta 4 was number 2. Then it was Sword of Hope, Puddle, and Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Again, you were running into Future, so Super Saiyan 3 Goku still had more value, where he could sustain at least a little bit, and then Goku Vegeta, obviously, he could wall them off with Vegeta in, right? Revival Gohan, Kurota Zamasu, Evolution Blue, FSK, Namek, and Piccolo. Wow, this list was fucking strange. Was S+. S tier was Kid Buu, Full Power Frieza, Goten, Cell, Ape. Wow, even then I rated Ape lower. Zenkai Frieza, and then LF Rose. Wow, I had LF Rose that low, huh? Interesting. And then A tier was Gogeta Blue, LF Broly, Vegito Blue, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. B tier was Beerus, Majin Vegeta, UI Goku, and then C tier was Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta with Super Vegito. But that was last time. This is this time. Clearly, this list has changed. I would say probably for the worse, because look, the red units are S tier, I guess. That's good, but Kurota Zamasu is not a bad unit. It just sucks that he's in the spot that he's at where he's not being able to be rated highly. But it's good because FSK is not rated highly anymore, right? Let me know what you guys think of it all, and I'll see you guys in the next one.